Now, the UK Independence Party MEP, who complained about British aid being sent to bongo-bongo land, has said he regrets any genuine offence over his use of the phrase, but perhaps confusingly says he won't say sorry and doesn't see what he said was wrong. Godfrey Bloom was recorded making the comments in a speech to party supporters last month. We'll hear from him in a moment. But first, our political correspondent Michael Crick has this.
Godfrey Bloom's the political loose cannon to beat them all, though his party won't fire him, despite being filmed last month saying this on overseas aid.
How we can possibly be giving £1 billion a month when we're in this sort of debt to bongo-bongo land is completely beyond me.
This morning, UKIP's national chairman issued a brief statement. We are asking Godfrey not to use this phrase again, as it might be considered disparaging by members from other countries. So, no real apology from the party or their MEP.
What I'm not doing is apologising for using it. It's wonderful. It's brought onto the front burner this scandalous waste of money, £1 billion a month, and I think if I've done that, I've done some good. What is interesting, though, and I will apologise for this, it might have been misconstrued by President Bongo of the Gambon, and he might have thought I was talking about him. And if he is offended, I shall write to His Excellency in short order and say I'm very sorry, I wasn't talking about him.
Only Ali Bongo Ondimba is president of Gabon, not Gambon. Godfrey Bloom certainly doesn't hold back, like when he was ejected from the European Parliament for shouting Ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Führer at the socialist leader. Then this.
He is an undemocratic fascist.
The year before, he praised the French government for sinking, in 1985, the Greenpeace ship Rainbow Warrior.
And I don't often say anything good about the French, but one thing I can say, well done the French for sinking one of these things. Vive la France!
He later claimed he'd forgotten a man was killed in that attack. And the financial advice firm that Bloom owns got into trouble too. Fined 5 years ago £28,000 by the FSA for poor record keeping and exposing customers to potential risk from their unsuitable advice. But the UKIP leadership love him.
So this is a man who's done all those three things, and many other things, Bongo-Bongo land, the Rainbow Warrior, the FSA fine of £28,000, and you still think this man is fit to be one of your candidates and one of your MEPs?
Godfrey has been an MEP for the last number of years, 8 years, and has performed extremely well. He is extremely clever and extremely able to get the key issues that we are confronting into the public domain, and he's done a great job for us.
So you're not worried about the £28,000 fine or the Rainbow Warrior?
Well, one can be worried
about many of the other things you said.
One can be worried about things, Michael, without dismissing people and consigning them to outer darkness.
Yet Nigel Farage has often been quick to purge people. In May, he voted to expel from UKIP's European group an Italian MEP who called his government a bongo-bongo administration after appointing their first black minister.
This morning, UKIP said Godfrey Bloom would definitely be a Euro candidate next May. Tonight, there are signs that's slightly less certain, but UKIP think overseas aid is a strong issue for them. A recent poll suggested more than 2/3 of voters agree with Mr. Bloom's basic point that spending on aid is too high. Michael Crick, Channel 4 News, Westminster.